Welcome to Barbecue Church. I'm standing in my office with no sound, anything in here. The acoustics are terrible because I've been fixing up this entire house, making sure that the house works well and that the house is ready, because at the time that this is airing, I'm on a plane. I'm going to Tampa. I got some stuff to do. So I had to make sure that everything's good here. So my office has been neglected. I don't have any sound padding. I don't have any nice backgrounds. Nothing. But we still out here. So shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to you. Shout out to your family, whoever you are. Glad you're here. It's kind of wild. Do y'all remember? Are y'all old enough to remember there was that television show where it was a kid's show? And the woman would look into the mirror, and then the center would come out and her face would be there. And at the end, she would say everybody's name that she said that she would see. She was like, and I see Billy and Katie. She never said my name. But that's how I feel every time I do a barbecue church sermon. That's what I want to do every time. I should just start doing that. And everybody that I see, because I think it's hilarious. But, shout out to all my homies. It was my friend Kenneth Browning's birthday this week. So him and Trina came down. Two of my best friends came down, hung out. I made ribs. We got to celebrate him on his birthday. It was a great time. It's nice being an hour from Morgantown, West Virginia, so I could see my friends. So they came down. Hopefully I'll get to see a whole lot more people over here in the Pittsburgh area, because it's home and I love all y'all. It'll be great. Shout out to Mom and Dad Miller down there in Louisiana. Love you guys. And everybody else. And I can't forget my man John. John over here in Pittsburgh. We've never met, but we will soon. Shout out to you. Shout out to your family. Shout out to your wife, your kids, all the John Goff people. I love y'all. Glad you're here. Glad you're a part of what we're doing. So, jump right in. What I've been messing around with is I've been messing around with Galatians 6. So that's what you need to do. That's what you need to go and read. I'm not going to sit here and read it. Normally I read off my phone. I'm using my phone right now. I can't read off of it. So I want you to read Galatians 6, 1 through 10. Write it down. 6, 1 through 10. Write it down. Put it on a post-it note. Check it out later. But that's what we're going to go with. And I'm reading over it and I'm looking at what I believe God's trying to speak to us right now. And it starts out, and I'm going to do a quick breakdown for you. Quick breakdown, and you can figure it all out from there. But it talks about restoring people who have been overtaken by sin. Restoring somebody who has messed up. Helping somebody out of a pit. Helping somebody that feels like they are less than, helping somebody that knows that they messed up, or maybe they didn't even know they messed up, helping them. And it says gently restore them, humbly restore them, because we can fall into the same type of mess. We can fall into that same thing. So restore them gently. That's what it says. And it talks about bearing one another's burdens. When somebody's going through something, it's not like, okay, how do I? No, it's just, it kind of like gets under my skin when people say, I'm thinking about you. Man, I don't need you thinking about me, man. I need you praying. Like I need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to dump on. I need somebody to help me with this burden. I need somebody that can encourage me. We need people to encourage us. We need people there. We need somebody to help take the burden off of us or lessen that load. That's what we need. And that's what Galatians 6 talks about, is how we are supposed to bear each other's burdens. Then it goes on to talk about doing good work. Put out good work. Do great. Don't get out here into your jobs. Don't get out here into the things that you do and do it halfway. Don't do it halfway. Don't give up. Don't do it just mediocre. Put in the work and do great work. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be putting out good work. We can't just get by. We can't just slide by. Let's give our all in everything that we do. And then Galatians 6 goes on to talk about, don't be fooled. What you sow is what you're going to reap. What you plant is what you're going to harvest. So do good. It's God's law. It's God's justice. It's a universal thing. It's a universal law. It's the way that the world works. It's the way that God set it up. What we plant is what we are going to harvest. So plant good. Do good. Put greatness out there. That's what we need to be doing. So restoring people who screw up, being there for them, bearing burdens, doing great work, and making sure that we're doing good in the world. That's what we're here to do. Galatians 6, 1 through 10. How can you restore the people around you? How can you help your family get better? How can you put out better work than what you're doing in the job you're doing? It's natural to kind of like fall back and not do great work. It's easy to not put out your best. But we need to be putting out our best. We need to be doing good. We need to be sowing greatness into the world. That's what we're here for. Get out here and be a light. Get out here and do great things. Get out here and show some love. Like I said, when this thing airs, I'm going to be on an airplane going to do some great work. I'm going to go and work with some amazing people that I love with all my heart. And we're going to direct traffic and park some cars. That's what we do. And we're going to do it to the best of our ability. It's what we do. And if one of us is struggling, the others are going to be there. If something goes down, we're going to be there. Stuff has happened before in the past where we've had to pick up slack, where we've had to help people out who were struggling, who were in pain, who were hurt, but we were there. We bear burdens. That's what we do. Look, there's people around you that need help. There's people around you that need love. There's people around you that just need you to smile at them and tell them that you love them. That can change everything for somebody. So let's be that. So that's your homework. That's what you need to do. I mean, a lot of people don't like homework, but it is what it is, man. We're not out here to be the same. We're doing barbecue church to be different. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Look, if you don't have a relationship with God, super simple. We talk about it every week. It's just simply acknowledging that Jesus came, that he died, that he rose again because he wanted a relationship with you, because he wanted to restore a relationship with you. Originally, that's the way the world was designed, is for us to be in a relationship with God. Sin messed that up. Jesus came to make sure that that was taken care of. So it's a simple prayer. Say, Jesus, I believe you died on the cross. I believe you rose again. For me, I accept that sacrifice. I want a relationship with you. Come into my life, change me, change my family, change who we are, and help us to live the way that you called us to live. Then you text the number that pops up on the screen. Fill out your information, get a 30-day devotional delivered to your email every morning for the next 30 days, walks you through what it means to be a Christ follower. And that's that. That's simple. Welcome to Barbecue Church. Whether you rock with us every week or you rock with us occasionally, you can eat with us no matter who you are, no matter where you're at. This is what we're here for. So we love you. We appreciate you. Make sure you're making good food. I just smoked some chicken. My wife was going to make some enchiladas with it. So I took some reload rub. I have their house divided Cubano mixed with Magnum. Seasoned up some chicken breast. Then I threw some fully loaded on top of that. Smoked that for about an hour at about 200. Waited until it got to about 165, a little bit more. Just a little bit. It was like 167, 168, but because I forgot about it. And I took that out. My wife was going to shred it up after I leave. Make enchiladas out of it. You know, I did ribs. I did some hot ribs. I did hot and fast this week whenever Kenneth came over because I wanted to make sure they were done. I did them at 275. Normally I do them at 250. I did them 275. Charred them up a little bit more than what I normally do. But they're still good. Still good. Ran some honey and some butter on them. When I run them hot and fast, I don't put brown sugar on them because it doesn't really fully break down, you know, and then it's all gritty and I'm not for that. So this is where we're at. So we're putting some other stuff together. It's things have been wild since I've been moving. Hopefully I can slow down just a tad to begin to launch some other things that we want to launch. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Barbecue Church. Gang, gang. Let's put this hat on. We out. Go get some ice cream. Yay, yay.